Hey Sam. Today we're learning the word
gerne,
Hi Alex. What does
Gerne.
mean?
great question.
gerne,
Means gladly or with pleasure, and it's commonly used to express that you like doing something. It's quite versatile, and it also means to enjoy. Just be careful, as it can be confused with similar words like,
gern,
which means the same but is used differently.
Interesting. Are there any grammatical details I should know?
Yes,
gerne,
is actually an adverb, so it doesn't have a gender or plural form. You can use it with different verbs. For example, you can say,
ich esse gerne,
meaning I like to eat. In the past, you might say,
ich habe gerne gegessen,
which translates to I enjoyed eating.
So, how do I use it in a sentence?
Good question. You can also encourage someone by saying,
mach das gerne,
which means do that gladly.
Where does the word
Gerne.
come from?
The origin is quite fascinating. It comes from the old High German word,
gerne,
which means to be willing. Over time, its meaning has evolved, but it has maintained that essence of willingness and enjoyment.
That's really interesting.
Now, let's break down the word.
gerne,
It doesn't have a prefix or a suffix, but you can think of it as a standalone piece that conveys a feeling of eagerness or enjoyment.
So it's a simple word then.
Exactly. Simple but powerful.
Can you give me some similar words?
Sure. For instance, words with the same root include,
gern,
which is used with verbs to express liking. Then there's
gerne,
combined with verbs like
sehen. Ich sehe gerne Filme.
meaning I like to watch movies. Other examples include
Gern haben.
for to like and
Gerne essen.
meaning to enjoy eating.
That's helpful.
How about we practice some real-life situations where you might use
Gerne.
Sure. What do you have in mind?
Imagine you're at a restaurant. You could say,
Ich esse gerne italienisches Essen.
meaning I like to eat Italian food. Can you try saying that?
Ich esse gerne italienisches Essen.
Did I get it right?
Perfect. Now, how about if you're inviting a friend out? You could say,
Gehen wir gerne ins Kino?
meaning shall we go to the cinema?
Gehen wir gerne ins Kino?
That sounds good, too.
Lastly, if you're in a conversation about hobbies, you might say,
Ich spiele gerne Fußball.
which means I enjoy playing soccer.
Ich spiele gerne Fußball.
This is fun.
Now, let's talk about some gender memory hints. Even though
gerne,
is an adverb and doesn't have gender, you can remember that it's often paired with verbs that can have different endings.
That makes sense.
For usage notes,
gerne,
is informal and friendly. You might hear it in everyday conversations. Common collocations include phrases like
ich mache das gerne,
meaning I do that gladly, and
ich höre gerne Musik,
which means I enjoy listening to music.
And what are some similar words to avoid confusion?
Be careful with
gern,
and.
gerne,
They are often interchangeable, but
gern,
is more about a general liking, while
gerne,
adds that extra emphasis on pleasure.
Could you give me some example sentences with
Gerne.
Of course. For instance,
ich lese gerne Bücher,
means I like reading books. Another one is,
kocht gerne,
which translates to he enjoys cooking.
got it?
And don't forget, you can say,
wir haben gerne zusammengearbeitet.
meaning we enjoyed working together.
That's a good one.
Now, let's do a quick recall check. What does
Gerne,
mean?
It means gladly or with pleasure.
Excellent. And can you give me an example sentence?
Ich esse gerne Pizza.
Means I like to eat pizza.
Great. What's the past tense of that?
Ich habe gerne gegessen.
Perfect. How about a situation you'd use it in?
I could use it at a restaurant, like
Ich esse gerne italienisches Essen.
Exactly. And lastly, what's the difference between
gern,
and?
gerne,
Gern.
is more general and
Gerne.
adds emphasis.
Well done, Sam. To wrap up, today we learned about the adverb,
gerne,
which expresses enjoyment and willingness. Remember to use it in various situations to express what you like doing. Keep practicing, and you'll get even more comfortable with it.
Thanks, Alex. I appreciate all the help.